Right here. Do it now. If you don't do it now, it'll never happen.
I mean, who'd have thought in Michigan there'd be a full-blown like pre-runner from the ground up shop? I mean, look what we're talking about, guys. I mean, this is crazy, you know?
There's a lot of shops out there. You got buddies.
You run down the shop, yeah.
I don't have a buddy to call and say I need this. Yeah, we are the buddy.
Hey, what's up, guys? We're out here in Grand Rapids, Michigan at Ryan Lenger's shop. Lenger Racing is one of the only, if not the only, like fabrication shop that is out here. Obviously there's like all kinds of fabrication shops out here as far as like drifting goes and racing and all that crazy stuff, like the track stuff, but this guy is like out here actually building like rally cars and like full pre-runners, which are in there. But so we're gonna catch up with these guys. They're gonna kind of share their story about what they're gonna be up to, what are their future plans with this place, and kind of just like check out some of the stuff they have going on. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you.
How's it going?
Good. So tell us about this place, man. I was actually in here the other night, and these guys were hammering out like some last minute details on the Rust Lab truck. Yeah, so he bought the Rust Lab truck from our buddy Cam, who bought it from the original Rust Lab in Texas. The Midwest spirit, man, is strong. You guys don't give up, and to see you guys out here like on the trailer in front of the shop busting ass was awesome. This is Monzo right here, guys. Oh, Midwest welding legend over here. You guys recently started working together here, right?
We've had this space for 6 years.
Okay.
When I was working 2 other jobs, Easy Performance and product development, and then Venom Motorsports and just an accessory shop managing that.
Okay.
And we were doing it kind of on the side, and then Venom got purchased by a big dealership.
Mm-hmm. And then that always changes things up.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell my dudes something that's not the truth, so I'm like, I got to bounce.
Gotcha.
When you leave this before it goes bad, so a year ago May, went back out on my own.
Okay. And you started Lenger Racing back up.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Yep, here we are.
Deep. We got trucks outside. You got a lot of work coming.
We got tons of work, and everybody's itching for something, and we've recently really picked up on the shocks. People out here are finally figuring out that shocks need work.
Yeah.
You know, it's not just buy it and bolt it on.
Yeah, I think
buy it and tune it and
make it happen. That's something I think guys out by us are starting to finally understand too. You know, it's happening. So Monzo, man, you what's up with you? I know you started working here about a year ago too, or
no? So right after the 4th of July this year, I'm full time now.
Oh, okay.
So I left my tool and die welding gig that I was at for a long time to try to make something happen here, because this is where my passion's at.
Right on. So just like the full fabrication stuff, like this stuff.
Motorsports, fabrication and welding is where I want to be.
Yeah.
And kind of pulled the trigger on that, and we've been making it happen ever since.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely some commitment to step back into like a full shop like this, you know, and just like, you know, kind of run and gun. But there's work for you guys. I mean, it seems like there's a lot of people that want to build things, and I keep talking about this throughout like the videos, but the first year I came here, there wasn't too many people, but it just seems like, I think social media and the presence of like all you guys going out, and like Frank, you know, and you know, Tyson and all the guys like going, and you guys building really grew the scene out here. And I mean, I can't even count all the pre-runners I see out here now. There's so many. So it's really cool. I think you guys are crushing it, and you know, it's cool to see you guys having a full shop. I mean, who'd have thought in Michigan there'd be a full-blown like pre-runner from the ground up shop? I mean, look what we're talking about, guys. I mean, this is crazy, you know? Yeah, let's take a quick look at this thing, man. So what's the story on this truck?
This is a guy named Randy.
Okay.
And 2 years ago, he came to us and bought some fiberglass, and he bought a Missoula kit. Him and his stock car buddies were going to build this thing.
Oh, okay.
We sold him some, you know, tacked up trailing arms that they were going to weld, and
like some DIY stuff?
Yeah. I mean, it's just our standard trailing arm we sell, but just in a weld-it-yourself version. So
you guys create your own trailing arms? You guys have all that stuff?
Yep.
Nice.
And his buddies monkeyed with it a little bit and never got anywhere.
No, he's like, save me. It's a little more than I expected. Yeah.
But that happens to a lot of people.
Right.
It's a lot of work. I mean, we're running this one through COVID, so a lot of stuff's backed up. And I don't know, out here we always talk about like it's from California. Like when you order a part, it's from California. It might be 3 weeks or it might be 13 weeks.
Right. So I mean, what are some of the challenges you guys face with fabricating out here?
There's no car tech.
There's no car tech.
There's no place to go get all the little widgets and gadgets and misalignment spacers.
Uh-huh.
If you don't order them,
You got to make it.
you got to make it.
Right. And that's
Have a laser cut, or you can off-road warehouse or all the different facilities you guys have. There's a lot of shops out there. You got buddies.
you run down the shop. Yeah.
I don't have a buddy to call and
We
say
are
I
the
need
buddy
this.
for
Yeah, we are the buddy.
You guys are buddies, and that's it. You know.
We are the buddies for everybody else around this area.
This is your guys' rear end, right? You guys are building these now out here.
Yep, 3.5 and 4-inch housings.
Okay.
Fit them with like camber snouts or whatever other snouts people desire. Dana 60.
Okay. I mean, that's awesome. And why did you guys start building them?
It seems like everybody's always out of them, and then we have to ship them all the way across the country, you know?
Right. So it just made sense for you guys to just do it yourself. That's freaking awesome. And then what other parts are you guys building right now, or what other like specialty products?
We do trailing arms for people.
Okay.
And then with Josh DeGraff, we're going to be doing a beam kit.
Right. So that beam kit.
That beam kit will be available. We do. We got some brake caliper mounts to accept Chevy truck.
Okay.
To
Sick.
Willwood.
That's perfect, dude.
So yeah, we make this brake bracket right here.
Machine.
Nice. Stepping it up, man. Heck yeah. So have you guys done any full builds, or is this like one of the first kind of full builds right now, or?
We did Frank Taylor's truck originally.
Okay.
In 13, 14.
14, yep.
Okay.
That was when it was leaf spring.
Okay.
And
That
sport cage
genre
leaf
for
spring.
Okay.
Fest.
My head spins in circles, so I'm dizzy now. All this time I should have figured it out.
So you guys built that thing.
It was back after it here.
Oh, really? Okay.
Literally right in that spot, we back halved it
Okay.
after hours.
That's wild. And
That's
then-
when we converted, when it got converted, I think to like 15 front end or something,
Yep.
like the same front end that's on Danny's now.
Okay.
It needed a whole new set of lower control arms.
He was beating that thing, huh?
Yeah. That was when he was going big, yep.
Yeah, and with leaf springs too, which is
Yeah.
just insane. What were like some of the other builds that you guys have worked on?
We did Mark Johnson's F-150, cage and back half on that.
Yep.
Okay.
And at the time it had an Alpha 1 front end kit or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like a prototype kit.
Okay.
A-arm. It was still a frame truck.
So you guys build beams too?
We will be building beams
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
Graph.
That's what I heard. So
Yeah.
we met up with Josh last night, and he said you guys are going to do some beefy beams,
Yep.
man. How did you guys even get into pre-runners whatsoever, or like, you know, like the 2-wheel drive truck in the dunes? I mean, I know everybody kind of has a little story, but
Oh.
like, I know your original roots come from rally, right?
I was involved in rally in the early 2000s.
Okay.
04 on, and made it kind of my living for about 3-4 years there
Okay.
before the economy tanked in 08.
So you were fabricating a lot at that time, like building cages and.
I worked for a place called Auto Sports Engineering a bit, and then a Subaru/rally shop out of New York.
Oh, okay,
NC
nice.
Rally, and then just a lot of mercenary work.
Okay.
When Rockstar was running Tanner Faust and Andrew Pinker, I'd fly out and do a week or two.
Oh,
wherever
dang.
The cars were, prepping them and getting them ready, engines, turbos, suspension, whatever was needed.
Oh, so that's
And then
some
go to
serious.
rally, yeah.
That's serious, man. So you really were doing it.
Yeah.
How did you even find out about the pre-runners? Was it like just?
My cousin grew up in Norco.
Oh, Norco.
Yep.
Right on. Hey.
And,
All right. I'm in Chino, so it's
Yeah.
like right by there. Oh, you guys.
and so like my early 20s, I'd go out there for like Thanksgiving. We'd go to Ocotillo Wells.
Okay.
And you'd see a couple, and then just a few pictures on like Peterson 4-wheel drive of,
Yeah.
trucks.
And there
I
it
want
goes.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
bought that truck. My parents thought I was crazy, and you got to set it forged beams, extended them like 6 5/8 over, and
Yeah.
radius arms, and ordered springs from Camberg, and secondhand Fox shocks. And
Just trying to gather, huh?
I
Gather
put
stuff.
100,000 miles on that truck. Drove it to college every day at Michigan Tech, where I got my mechanical engineering degree.
Oh, okay. Okay.
A lot of trails up there. I mean, those tires stayed at 15 psi like all year.
Just hitting all those trails.
Hitting the trails.
What are the plans for this shop? Like, what do you guys want to do?
Our primary focus over the next bit of time is going to be mostly like cage, chassis, and then heavy suspension is where we'd like to focus our time. That's what we enjoy the most.
Right.
You know, the hard mechanical parts.
And you guys get that done, man. I mean, that's great. Are there any other customers' trucks that maybe were at Dirt Fest this weekend, or Prerunner Paradise, or even out in the dunes?
Keith's truck out in the dunes, which is KTD Stunts on Instagram. Ranger Prerunner build that we finished up here.
Yeah.
It came in with a cab cage. We pretty much, I think, did about everything else on it. Set the beams, engine cage.
Those are actually the beams from Griffin's truck.
Oh,
that
yeah.
came all over.
Oh, okay.
We had to
Single cab.
refab.
The blue one.
The blue one,
Yeah.
yep.
Oh,
Got
the
the
one,
footage.
my first trip.
Yep.
So
Did you wreck it on your first trip?
yeah, I filmed it. Right? Is that the blue
Yeah,
one?
the single cab blue one. That,
So Griffin Fabworks, Neil, like hit this jump, bucked. I like was under him filming as dude. That was
yep.
crazy.
And it bent the beam all crazy.
Yeah.
It was like a
So you guys fixed that setup up?
So Keith got a hold of them beams and wanted to reuse them. So we flattened them out, straightened them, fixed the cracks, plated them, and set them under his truck.
That's badass, man.
Yeah, he was out there on Saturday ripping around with you guys, and
Awesome. And then I know you guys built a Silverado, right? I met the guy this week with Missoula kid in front.
Slinker.
Slinker, yeah, that guy's cool. That guy's cool, man.
Yeah.
He's super cool.
I heard he's a wild man, right?
Picture of him right up there on that poster.
There he is, dude. And that truck looks really good, you guys.
Yeah, it's awesome. The thing hammers in the dune.
Dude, I'm sure. I mean, like I said, I've seen some stuff of that thing. Well, dude, I mean, it just seems like you guys just keep putting out all these trucks, and you guys are really growing the scene out here. And just hats off to you guys for being like limited with some resources and then being so creative with finding different ways to make it happen. So I know you guys had built that yellow rally car. I know there was like in like a 10-day build or something insane,
So
right?
last summer, Dave Martell from Sam Flicks we were talking. I'm interested in rallying. I said, well, you buy the car, I'll do the work. You spend the money, I'll do the work, and we'll go rallying. We'll just split it halfsies.
Yeah, let's take me a walk. Yeah, tell me, dude.
So nothing all winter, Christmas, New Year's. The rallies
Last week in January.
like January 20,
Okay.
and on the 5th, he's like, the seats will be there. So it's like we got 12 days or something to get this thing done, and we bought the car in November on a BOGO. We showed up to buy this one, and we wound up with 2 of them.
That's awesome.
And I don't even think we had driven it 2 miles.
Yeah.
We tear it apart. We fit the cage in it.
So this is like a 2-week build.
Yeah, this is a 2-week build. It's a limited 2-wheel drive car.
Heck yeah, man. Look at this, you guys.
All FIA approved cage and
Nice.
FIA seats, and
Crushing it.
it's basically a stock car. A few modifications here and there.
So there's tons of different classes, right, with
Yeah.
rally out here?
Yeah, well, a lot of people have talked about rallying, and there's always an excuse not to. Let's figure out how we can do it.
Exactly, man. I mean, it
Sticker
seems
on the back
affordable.
says, right here, do it now. If you don't do it now, it'll never happen.
Right, it's awesome. So how was the race?
Race is pretty good. We got a lot of penalties the first day from not knowing how to do all the time cards and
Okay.
that aspect of it, but
But you made it.
we made it, we ran it, we finished,
Hell yeah, man.
and we didn't finish last.
Hell yeah. Dude, there you won. You made it is the first win. You finished the race, you know what I mean, is another. And then not finishing last, man.
And it's super fun being on the stage and not having anybody coming your way.
That's awesome, man. And then you guys have Cody's truck over here. You guys are helping him kind of wrap
Yep.
up some stuff on it. So Cody, I know, came in here just like a couple days ago too, right? This truck is a cool truck. I know Neil and him, I think, worked on this
Did
guy.
the original cage
Yeah.
work. It used to be a race truck that came from out west.
Cody's actually part of Terra crew, old school, like from years ago. He's actually a really young kid, but he crushes it, has like a super good heart. Him and his wife are really great people. So shout out to Cody and his wife. Do you guys want to go over anything else in the shop at all? I know I see this thing in the background. I mean, what do you guys, I know you guys do like fab work for kind of everybody. You guys just kind of help out with little things too?
And also I do a lot of engine tuning.
Oh, okay.
So when I worked at ZZ Performance, I looked after pretty much everything that was originally supercharged in the Grand Prix and Cobalts.
And there's like a tuning shop like a couple like.
just down the way is Easy Performance. The landlord of this building actually owns Easy Performance.
Oh, nice. So you guys are pretty dialed in with
Pretty
this
tight.
location.
And so like Nate McQueen's truck we tuned.
Okay.
Burns. There's a whole bunch of Slinkers.
Franks.
Okay.
Franks from sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay. And Frank's motor is a woo. It's a beast, man. What are you guys doing on this thing?
This is a Turbo 2.3 Ranger, and we're just doing a short course setup on it.
Short course, and that's cool. I noticed a lot of guys out here do the short course setup, and that's kind of gaining popularity back west right now. A lot of dudes are starting to do short course setup because it works. You know, it's an alternative
It's
to go.
everything you need, nothing you don't.
A
Yeah.
little bit less of a cost, and it's guys that run a coilover. It's a little bit quieter in the cab. You don't hear the bypasses clicking.
Yep, and that's what Cody has on his truck out there, right?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, cool. See, and that it's pretty common, and it's an old school setup, but it works freaking strong. But man, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Super stoked. You guys have any questions for Lenger or Monzo, please hit them up. We'll put their Instagrams right below. You guys can check that out. If you guys have questions about the build or even getting your shock serviced, ordering parts, anything, these guys fill up pretty quick, so I suggest hitting them up. Man, we want to see the Michigan scene grow, and these guys are on the forefront of it. So I want to thank these guys. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you
for
for coming
for
out.
everything you guys do
Thanks.
for the scene out here. And hit them up, guys. Take it easy. Later.
Yeah.